What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we have to talk about a little bit of a change that is being worked on behind the scenes for Rocket Racing. This is something that isn't going to really affect Battle Royale players, however, since it's a racing-related video, I'll go ahead and hop in my vehicle and drive around a little bit so you get something to look at that kind of relates to the mode. Now, Epic Games, or I guess Psyonix, is working on ghost cards for Rocket Racing, and to kind of explain what a ghost car even is, and why this is something they even need to work on, it's because in the future they want to release time trials, which basically are going to allow you to privately race against yourself in order to get the fastest time in all the different courses on the map. And the whole entire purpose of these ghost cars is basically to let you sit there and have a preview of your previous high score so that you can visually see something to beat. And if you're doing better than your previous high score, you'll visually be able to see that, or if you're doing worse, you can see that as well. And that is the whole entire reason why they're working on these ghost car things, is because it appears that the next game mode we're going to be seeing for Rocket Racing is all related to that magical land of time trials. They're working on a lot of different modes such as death races and everything else, but it is really cool to see that they are actually putting in some effort in order to get some of these things like time trials really finished and prepared for when they end up releasing later down the line. And I would love to hear in the comments down below, what do you think about this ghost car mechanic, and is it something that's going to make you get better at Rocket Racing? Because if you really think about it, you could use time trials as a way to actually get better at the mode by non-stop quickly going through the same courses over and over, seeing what you did in the previous high score you had, and finding ways to optimize your times to get new shortcuts or whatever else. And let's say you find a really good shortcut and it saves you like 10 to 20 seconds or something. You will have that ghost car preview available to you at all times, so you can always go back and kind of look at that and see if you can find an even better shortcut or something, an even better moment to drift or use your boost. And it also makes me wonder if in the future we could get a ghost car replay system where you could go ahead and actually select one of your old Rocket Racing replays and either race against that specific replay's ghost car or something else. That would obviously require a lot more data than just having it be your high score, but it could be something that is very interesting and could be something that's very nice to see, considering other modes like Fortnite Festival actually already do track all of your previous scores, not only just your high score, but all of your score history on top of it, even though you can't visually see that. So who knows, maybe they could actually implement this in more ways in the future, but I would love to hear in the comments down below, what do you guys think about ghost cars coming to Rocket Racing? And it does appear that at least right now, during Season 0 of Rocket Racing, they're not really focused on going ahead and releasing these new modes, right? It appears that whenever they release big seasonal updates for that mode is when they're going to be releasing new game modes and everything else, because as of right now, the whole purpose of these early stages, the Season 0 of Rocket Racing, is to slowly get new variants of maps available for us to actually enjoy, but also on top of that, to actually have more cosmetics supported in the mode, so that later down the line, they get the item shop all set up, they can sell bundles of different boosts and different boost colors, they can sell wills, which are already starting to do, trails, all that type of stuff. And I really think that in the future, I wouldn't be surprised if Epic Games started selling the actual toppers or, little flags that you can have in Rocket League in Rocket Racing, just to have more cross-game ownership going on everywhere. It is something that, I'm kind of excited for, because even though I don't like Rocket Racing too much because of how their challenges are, I do enjoy the mode occasionally, but, I get very ragey at Rocket League in general, so Rocket Racing is not a good mode for me to play all the time, especially with friends. It is something that, is exciting to see. It's exciting to see all these updates coming to the mode, and how they have a lot more stuff planned than just ranked racing and private matches, or being able to do a public match where you select the specific race you want, right? Being able to see how in the future we might have death races where you can go ahead and bump other people off courses and intentionally try actually having combat with another person is a super cool thing to see, and I'm only excited for the future of the mode to see how they actually expand upon it and how they make some of these free rewards a little bit easier to actually obtain by giving you more choices of what you play instead of just play ranked mode. Do 10 games in silver, gold, diamond, platinum, unreal, champion, right? It is going to be very interesting to see how they evolve it over time. But with that said, hope champs and champions enjoyed today's short little news video. If you did, consider subscribing for the content I create, and until next time, I'll catch you guys a little bit later with another upload. Peace out.